morning, everyone.
We ready?
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
The Roula and Ryan Show with producer Eric, Special K, and Sam.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is Try It Tuesday, and we are celebrating all things beer with the Lord of Liquid. The Lord of Liquid. Dave Lesh is here from Katy, Wildwest Brew Fest.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks
for getting up
Dave.
early. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's nothing like trying beer at 7 a.m. in the morning. 8 a.m. in the morning.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's
If I
what
did
we
this at
know.
home, you'd say I'm an alcoholic. Here, I get paid.
Well, it's like
7
y'all's
a.m.
half day already. I'm
It
just
is.
getting up. So
Okay.
y'all are good.
This is lunchtime.
You're
5
right.
o'clock.
You're right.
5 o'clock.
So here's what this is. The Wildwest Brew Fest is happening at Typhoon, Texas in Katy. And it's happening starting on Thursday into Friday into Saturday. Saturday is the day that Sam's going to be there with the KRBE squad. There are over 600 different types of brews on tap. There'll be food. There's a wine grotto. There's live music. It's going to be fantastic. And now, Dave, are you guys labeled like the biggest... What is the
know you're ranked
whole
number one
nation
Yeah,
of
yeah,
what?
we're
Like,
ranked number one. We're right up underneath the GABF in Denver. So,
what's the title? Number one in what?
By BeerYeti.com, number one event in the nation.
Brew event in the
3
nation.
years in a row, actually.
That is awesome.
So we've been really
That's impressive.
fortunate about that.
Okay, so Dave has brought us a variety of beers.
Yeah.
Deer and beers.
There's 600 of them. I hope we didn't bring 100.
And I like how you said you're taking us on a tour down I-10
I
from
am.
Minute Maid Park to Katy. Now, explain, please. These are different breweries you could hit?
Yeah. So these breweries are good friends of ours, first of all. So we're going to start off with True Anomaly, which is a brewery right by Minute Maid Park.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, since opening day's coming up, right, against, I believe, the Yankees.
Yeah, the
right?
Yankees, yeah.
So we're going to kind of get in the mood of not only the beer fest, but baseball, too. So I fit it would be appropriate to say, okay, fine, how can we go from Minute Maid Park to Katy?
Right.
Because Katy is where, of course, the event is, right?
Right.
So we're all at the baseball game. The Astros just won. We want to walk over to...
Destroyed the Yankees.
Yeah,
Aaron Judge
I mean, we've got
struck
to
out.
beat the Yankees. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
got to happen, right? So we walk across literally from Minute Maid to True Anomaly. So True Anomaly is a good friend of ours, owned by Michael Duckworth. He's an amazing brewer, and I brought today a True Anomaly fruited sour just to kind of get us off, right?
Oh, interesting.
So it's a little bit lower ABV. It's got a little bit of tartness to it, and since it's in the morning and afternoon for you guys,
Right.
obviously,
It is.
I figured a little fruit to start us off, just to get our vitamins and whatnot.
Yeah,
okay.
You know
I see
about
that.
that.
Oh, okay,
So
healthy.
I'll open this.
Breakfast
In high
power
school,
Ooh, that
breakfast.
sounds good.
Yeah,
They
I'll
called me
open
the
that,
fruited
and I'll
sour.
hand that over to
That is a new title for
Kevin.
Special K.
You should take-
It'll say, it's the Roula and Ryan Show. Meet Kevin.
Hey, I'm the fruited sour.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're going to pour a little bit in there.
Fruited
Okay.
sour, exactly.
So, yeah, Valentina. Fruited sour ale, blackberry and blueberry.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
man.
I'll pour a little,
We need
and then
our-
I'll pass it along.
I was thinking about bringing my little smoothie machine to do all this, but
It smells fruity and
it should be good.
sour.
It should be good. It should be
like
very.
Special K.
And by the way, all of these will be at the event as well. So
Now, explain for those, like, I've never been to the Wildwest Brew Fest. There's a lot of people listening who
Shame
want to.
on you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to try and make
Shame.
it. But how does it work? Is it like do you get like a wristband and you
Yeah.
can go to every
Yep. Mhm.
booth and there's like a little sample cup
Yep,
for
yep.
everything?
So the dates are the 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. So you were asking me earlier, Roula, about what's the launch party. So we'll just
Yes.
start there. So that's
Okay, yes,
the
'cause there's a
Friday.
launch party.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Friday is the 22nd. And we started that about 8 or 9 years ago because a lot of these brewers, because they're friends of ours, and you had asked me how many brewers.
Because I remember back when I first moved to Houston,
Yeah.
like just St. Arnold's, Carbach.
Yeah, No Label, and
Label is
you
like
know,
3.
maybe a couple of others, right?
Right.
So it's just been an explosive growth. So they've kept asking us, hey, would you like us to brew a special beer for you?
Nice.
And we said, yeah, that would be super cool, right? So then it all kind of came around, and we were sitting there drinking beers with, Karbach and whatnot and St. Arnold's. And I just had this epiphany saying, hey, why don't we just name it the launch party? We're going to launch these beers at the event. So
Okay.
that's where the launch party came in.
I see.
So it's
Okay.
the launch party. So a lot of the beers Friday night will be just brewed for the launch
Brewfest.
party.
So
Oh, wow.
they all want to see what other
Yeah, exactly.
breweries are
And
doing.
it's a-
Yeah.
That's a really good point too, because these brewers, they're not
They get
enemies.
excited.
They get excited, but they're not enemies. They love one another and
Yeah.
they really enjoy each other's collaboration
that's
for
great.
sure. So
That's brew culture.
yeah,
That's
it
nice.
really
It
is.
is.
I
Brew culture.
really agree with
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
Is
let
that
me
brew?
reset
No, it's
because
brew.
there are people that tune in every like 20 seconds on their commute. Dave, it's Dave Lesh. He is the Lord of Liquid. He is here with Katy Wildwest Brew Fest at Typhoon, Texas in Katy, starting on Thursday the 21st through Saturday the 23rd. We've got VIP tickets to give away. We've got launch party tickets to give away. We've got 3 beers here for us to try. The first one is Valentina.
That's
Yeah.
It's a
good.
blackberry and blueberry
I
fruity
taste the-
sour.
I like
Little
the berry.
sour, little sour on your lips
Yeah.
a little bit, a little sour on your tongue. Do you like that, Sam?
That's fun.
Yeah.
And I don't like sour.
that
I
is
don't
sour.
either.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't
Wow,
think
that
it's
is
sour.
sour.
You know
Yeah.
what, Rula? There's
Oh,
it
wow,
goes a
that's
heck of a lot
sour.
more sour than that. There's other ones.
This
that
Oh,
is
yeah, sure.
this is tame.
Yeah, this is very
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't think this is sour?
No, not at all.
Not
No.
compared to other sours.
No.
Smokes.
Yeah.
This
People
is-
like that though. People like that.
Wow.
You know, you think that you like the lemon heads or lemon
Yeah.
drops or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
People
This
like
is
that.
very light.
Yeah, it
Well,
is,
for me,
it
it's
is.
very sour.
real
Yeah.
fruity.
I guess I'm not as seasoned as you guys are.
It's good. And we have
That's for
I think
sure.
we have a cup to pour out
Okay.
if you don't like it or whatever.
No, it's
but-
fine. I want to take a taste of all these.
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
brought.
Exactly.
What's the next one as we go down I-10
yep.
from
So the
Minute Maid
next-
Park? We
the
beat the
next one,
Yankees.
so we're
Where are we
What's
Ubering to next?
Yeah.
Exactly. We're
Get into the
Ubering
Uber.
from here
Uber,
we're Ubering
yes.
from True Anomaly down to everybody knows St. Arnold's, right?
Okay,
so
yes,
St.
of course.
Arnold has been a partner of ours for a long time. Brock over there has done an amazing job brewing beer, and he has another. I just stuck with I don't know if pumpkin is a fruit or I'm not quite sure.
a
if it's-
squash.
Squash?
gourd.
I don't know what classification that would be.
The
A
gourd family.
I like that, a gourd. So I just stuck with that. So I brought a pumpkinator, a
Oh, yay.
2023 pumpkinator.
You know what's funny is I've always see it, but then I never go with it.
You want me to try?
Yeah.
I want to try. I
but
can't wait to try this one.
Here's
Yeah.
the kicker to this.
What
This
is
is
it?
bourbon barrel aged pumpkinator.
Oh, yes.
Right?
You're speaking my
So-
language, Dave.
So, yeah. So you guys definitely will need an Uber after this one for sure.
Oh, my
So,
goodness. Okay.
High in ABV, which is alcohol by volume.
Okay.
It's very low on the tartness scale, so
Got
it's
it.
not going to be like pumpkin in your face.
Okay.
And you're going to taste a little bit of that bourbon on the back end.
Okay, let's try this. We all
Try
have our
that.
cup.
And this will also be at the event as well. And
It's
this
dark.
will be in our VIP. Yes, it's very dark.
Definitely a
Oh, wow.
dark.
It is a strong
Brew.
beer for sure.
This is one you can
Wow.
probably have one of before you move on to a lighter
Yeah.
brew.
The
well,
smell.
this one here, when somebody says, "Hey, what kind of beer do you like?" and I say, "Well, what mood are you in?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in like I'm outside cutting the lawn at 2:00 in the afternoon and it's 100 degrees outside? Well, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to drink a light IPA.
Yeah,
Right, or a Pilsener.
Or a Pilsner or something. But if you're ready to call it a night and you're going to watch, The Lord of the Rings or whatever you're going to watch on TV, that's your beer right
Really?
there.
Yes.
I love that
Because
you
Yes.
it's a one and done.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a one and done.
Eric, this
Are we
would be
trying
like
this?
if I would pick out a beer, this would be your beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a
Bourbon
dessert
barrel
kind of.
aged.
Bourbony,
Pumpkinator.
full
Yeah.
Bourbon
flavor.
barrel aged pumpkin beer
Delish.
by St. Arnold's, and they have been at our event every single
Wow.
year. So what do you think about
That
that?
does not taste like beer.
No, that's fun.
What's it
Isn't
taste
that
like,
cool?
Rula?
Does it have high ABV?
Yeah, what would you call
I
it?
don't
What would you
know.
taste
What-
that?
what
I bet
is
it
this
does. It's probably
taste?
around 12 or 13%, roughly.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
why,
what
that's
does
why
it
he
taste?
said one
you
and
guys
done.
are going to be Ubering home. So,
This is 12.8, Kev.
12.8.
I mean, and just for the record, we are just taking sips of 3
Yeah.
beers, so we should
Yeah.
be good. But if we drank the whole thing,
Then you would be.
we'd be like, whoo.
like
That's
I
why
said,
you're one and
one and done. It's a one and
I,
Your
done.
son
for
I
said
sure.
he
gotta
wanted
taste it
tacos.
again because I
It's
almost
5.3.
can't identify to the audience what the taste is. It does not taste like beer.
Yeah.
It does not. It's just different. It's very cool.
I liked it though. It's different.
Yeah.
We have time for one more.
Okay, one more. So the last one, we're going all the way down I-10 to Katy.
Okay.
Hey.
Katy, it's at Typhoon, Texas, and by the way, we're put on by it's the Rotary Club of Katy who puts this on. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
Here we go.
And this is Perpetual Peace. This is one of my personal favorites. This is called a Wee Heavy. Let me
Heavy?
open this real quick. Okay, so I got that open. It's called a Wee Heavy, and the Wee Heavy is a style of beer that is it's more Scottish than anything else.
Okay.
Oh.
But it's been also aged in bourbon barrels.
Oh, nice.
So this is a
Speaking my language
really
now.
clean,
brought this
really
beer just for
easy, smooth, but the ABV is also extremely high.
Okay. It's called the Wee what now?
A Wee Heavy.
We have
Wee Heavy.
A Wee
Heavy.
Heavy. A Wee Heavy. You're going to taste a little different. The pumpkin obviously is not in there. It's going to be smooth and you're going to taste the bourbon on the back end. And we're going to have this in our RCR, which is the Reserve Craft Room, which is connected to the VIP.
Can I ask you, do you have people around that teach people about the
We do.
different
So
kinds
we've
of
often
beer?
thought
Does it-
about doing, that's a great question. We've often thought about doing like classes
Yeah, 'cause
with
people
different
like to-
people and learn about what's going on. And the good thing about the event is that the brewers are there.
So you can ask.
So when you're there, you can ask the brewer, hey, can you help me understand what makes this complex or whatever makes
let me
this
try this
tart?
one. Let's see.
Try it.
The We Heavy also does not taste like beer.
What does it taste like?
Ooh. Wow.
It tastes light though, like creamy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like
yeah, that's,
I don't even know how to
looks
describe
like
what's
I can put my
happening on
finger
my
on it.
taste buds right now.
looks like it'd be heavy, but it's creamy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
light.
creamy. It's
yeah,
very
it's
smooth.
definitely lighter, I feel
Smooth.
like, than Pumpkinator.
Yeah, I feel like the
Yeah.
Pumpkinator is good for that season. This one is good all year
It's
round.
lighter. Like,
Oh, good,
Right.
good call.
Like it's
I would
summertime.
agree.
I'd have this
it's
in
like
the summer.
fluffier.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you look at it, you would think it'd be really heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be a meal, but it's
Be a meal. Because it's dark.
because it's dark and it's heavy.
It's not
but
as dark as
not
Pumpkinator, though.
Good.
So
Very
my
good,
question
good.
would be, what's y'all's favorite?
I think it's this one.
To me, it's the We Heavy.
Oh,
We
really?
Heavy.
Last
Yeah.
one.
Good.
We heavy.
like
I
that
think
one.
so. I think that We Heavy of these three.
They're all good. But that
We're
one's-
talking to Dave Lesh, the Lord of Liquid. It's Katy Wildwest Brew Fest at Typhoon, Texas in Katy, starting on Thursday into Friday into Saturday, March 23rd. So Thursday the 21st to the 23rd, we've got VIP tickets to give away and launch party tickets.
Let's do it right now.
Yes.
All right, 713-390-KRBE. Ahmad's going to take this beer and walk over to the phones, and he's going to tell you how great it
This is
is
the way to
while he's
work.
getting
Hey,
your
don't give
information.
away
Caller
10, just take it to 2.
Yeah, it's caller 10. Caller 10
Oh my god.
gets VIP tickets and launch party tickets for Wildwest Brew Fest, which is now officially titled the #1 Brew Fest event in North America.
That's impressive. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you
That's
very much.
great,
we're,
Dave.
we're very proud of that.
And I can definitely tell that you know your stuff, sir.
I love meeting people that know.
I could listen to you talk about beer all day and let me try many, many more of these.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Thank you
guys for
so
having
much
us.
for being here
Really
for Try It
appreciate it.
Tuesday. And also, my 9-year-old son was very excited to come for Try It Tuesday. And one texter goes, "Poor MJ, he went to Try It Tuesday and didn't know it was Can't Try It Tuesday." But we have something for him at 8:40 that it was going to do. We're going to do a special Try It Tuesday for him.
Yep.
And he just whispered in here, "Mommy, when am I going to say hi to my teachers?" Well, your teachers are sleeping in.
Yeah,
so at 8:40, we're going to give him the spotlight to say hi to
Yep.
his teachers.
But right
'cause
now,
he loves his teachers.
We have Adam Ramji coming in the studio. I wanted to bring him in. Spring break. A lot of things happening. People on vacations. There's so many reasons to talk to him and ask him questions. We can also, when we come back, open up the phones for you listening to ask him any questions you want for personal injury.
Right. How'd you get hurt? Was it your fault, theirs, or someone else's?
And should you pursue action? Find out next on the Roula and Ryan Show. In your life that you know, whether you're related to this woman or you work with this woman or she's your mentor or you just feel like she needs a spotlight because she's amazing. March is National Women's History Month, but we are making it Roula and Ryan Show Listening Family Month.
Yep.
Because you know the amazing people that don't usually have a spotlight. Put a spotlight on them at 713-278-VENT. That's our listener line. And they get the recognition. We do it at 8:20 in the morning. We do it at 3:35. Here we go.
Yes, I want to do a March nomination of a very special woman in my life. Her name is Judy Cheeks. She's an international sinker, just a fabulous person. Her and I become friends. She is a local girl here in Houston, and she has supported me all the way through my college journey and has just constantly given me great vibes and pushing me forward. And she is an excellent person all the way around. Love you, Judy.
Judy! Yeah.
Sweet.
713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on your phone. You can call right now and leave us a voicemail about the person you want to spotlight. And you could hear them at 8:20 in the morning, or you can hear them at 3:35 with Audrey and Kevin. And that's what we're doing for the month of March. Now, we also want to make sure that you have your legal questions answered for free, because a lot of people are very intimidated by the law. They're intimidated by attorneys. They don't know if every minute they're talking to somebody, am I getting charged for this? Like, what exactly is free when it comes to a phone call with an attorney? That's why we invite Adam Ramji into the studio for Ask the Attorney. You can call us at 713-390-KRBE, and he can answer your questions for free. Hi, Adam.
What's up, Adam?
Good morning.
Good morning. I've got no sound on my headphones, so
That's okay. We'll
fix
get them
that up.
fixed.
Yeah, we'll get him here. And,
The headphones really are for us to hear our own voices, unless I play some funny sound effect that you are going to be left out of. But for the most part, even if none of us had our headphones on, I think at this point we could have just rolled with it.
Yeah.
But it makes it much
We'll
easier
figure it
to
out.
have them on.
Pretend like I hear the
Amon's on
question,
it.
right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Once we get to the callers, yes, you're definitely
Yeah.
going to need the question.
I have
But
a question
for right
real
now, can I start out with this one, Eric, though? Because I did mention people are intimidated to call attorneys. Like,
Yes.
when do they... Shouldn't an attorney's office like tell you, okay, well, this call is going to cost you this much for this many minutes? Like, that's what people don't know. Like, when you are calling an attorney's office, is it free to call you guys, or how does that work?
That's a really good question. So the question is, how much do you pay, or how much do you know? Do you even know you're going to be paying if you call a lawyer? So there's two types of lawyers when you call. There's retainer lawyers that say, give us a retainer. You pay us this much money, and then as we work from you, we'll pay ourselves from that amount.
And that's more like divorce lawyers.
Yeah, divorce lawyers, or like immigration, or family law, that kind of stuff. Yeah, corporate law. Yeah, they'll say, give me a $10,000 retainer. I'm going to charge you $500 an hour, and as I work, I will pay myself from that my trust account.
From the $10,000.
And if we're if we finish the work and there's a balance, which there rarely is, then we'll give it back to you.
Got it.
That's retainer. We do contingency work, which means it's contingent. So it depends. It's contingent on us winning. So we don't charge you anything. And so if we get a settlement, then we take a percentage of the settlement instead of charging you.
When he wins, you win.
Exactly.
That's correct.
Yeah. So that way, and if there's no settlement, then there's no bill. I mean, it's not like, okay, we didn't get a settlement, we lost the case, and now pay us this. It doesn't turn into that. So contingency lawyers are in for the ride with you.
What makes a case weak? Like when you see cases that you can't take on.
Yes.
Because I know you guys don't take every case because you got to see,
Yeah, sure.
You don't put all your resources into something since they're not paying.
Yeah.
You got to make sure it's a case
So most
that has
of the
a good
time,
chance.
that's a great question. So most of the times there's going to be cases that are good and bad. The bad ones are going to be, well, I was at fault. Can I do anything? And the answer is probably no, unless you had passengers. That the passengers can then go after you. Yeah, so that's called a passenger versus driver. We call it a PVD, passenger versus driver case.
Backseat driver.
Yeah.
Every day.
And so, and then sometimes you get cases where someone says, well, the damage is so minor, they're not really hurt. I'm like, well, if you're a person, you're an injury, then you need a personal injury lawyer. But sometimes people will call just for car damage, and I'm like, I can't help you. I can help you with the car damage as long as there's also an injury to you.
Right.
So we just couple that in. So we don't take any fees or take a percentage, the contingency on the damage to the car. So if you got $15,000 worth of damage to your car, we're going to give it all to you. We don't take a percentage.
Do you think
of that.
more cars are going to start? Because I've said this last week on the show.
Yeah.
I feel like more cars need to have those dash cams already built into like when you do reverse, majority of cars have the camera now. I know Teslas record everything.
Right.
And I know you can buy them, like you go to Amazon or Best Buy and you can get something to hook into your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
But how important are those cameras?
Oh man, those things have saved us. So there's times where we get cases where people are like, the other person saying I had a green light, and then our client produces their video, and it's like, it's black and white. Yeah, it's not even. Forget about green and red. It's black and white.
Does it pick up audio too, or is it just strictly?
I've never seen one that's picked up audio.
Just strictly video.
But like you feel the audio. You see the cars crashing. You're like,
Oh, man.
Because Russia
just
always
like
has.
imagine the crunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
In Russia, they have it because they get bribes and stuff. The cops and that they have pulled over in Russia.
Is that true?
Yeah, some of my friends over there.
Wow.
That's why they put cameras so they have proof
that
they didn't do anything wrong.
713-390 KRVE. David is standing by on the line, and I was about to ask a question about Uber, but David's question is about Uber because something happened to him. So let's let him have the spotlight. Hi, David. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi. You're on with Adam Ramji. Tell us what happened involving an Uber.
Well, it wasn't me. It was actually my son. He was doing a run, and he was rear-ended by a commercial vehicle.
And wait, he's the Uber driver? Your son is an Uber driver?
Yes. Actually, we're both Uber drivers. But he was pushed into another vehicle, and his car was totaled out. And all he did was pay off the vehicle. And there was no injuries to the people. They were just wondering, did he still have a claim to do issue with that right there?
Well, good morning, David. And I'm so sorry this happened to your son. That's pretty neat that you and both y'all are Uber drivers. So it sounds like what's happened here is there's a commercial vehicle, an 18-wheeler or something that's hit your son and then pushed your son into another car. And just like I said earlier, a few minutes ago, if there's injuries to one of you to your son, then we would represent him. But as far as a claim, yes, he has a claim against the person behind him, which is the 18-wheeler or the commercial vehicle behind him, who would then pay for the total loss or for the damage to your car, to your son's car.
Right.
And for the damage to the car that he ended up paying as well.
David, did you say your son had passengers in the car, like he was in the middle of an Uber ride?
Yeah.
So then
he was on the way to the airport.
Okay, so then in that case, Adam, if I'm a passenger in an Uber
Right.
that got in an accident, what are my steps there?
Am I suing Uber? Am I suing that driver? Both?
So, it's honestly super simple to say, if you go back and ask who done it, whose fault is it, right? In this case over here, if the 18-wheeler hit the Uber, the liability falls on the person who caused the accident, who did it. And in this case, then everybody in the Uber would go after the 18-wheeler driver or the car behind.
Okay, so say it's a 3-car accident on I-10. There's I'm just going and I slow down because there's traffic. The car behind me slams on his brakes, and then the one behind him slams into them.
Right.
Uh-oh, now they've hit me. Now 2 cars have kind of hit me. Whose fault is that? The one in the furthest back, number 3, number 2. Well, obviously it's not my fault, but
Right.
Because you got rear-ended, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so what happens, we get those calls very often. So if we get number 1, who's the guy in the front, we say, how many hits did you feel? And if they said I got hit, I felt boom, boom. Yeah. then there's evidence that the guy behind you hit you, and then that person hit you as well. So then we go after both those insurances. And sometimes we're not sure, so we just kind of go after everybody. And sometimes we end up suing multiple parties. We say that's what's called joint and severable, which means severed, like to separate. So we say we're going to sue everybody. We don't care who pays, but somebody's got to pay. So we're not trying to get 2 people to pay double, but we're trying to say that we just want one check. I mean, all y'all can split it.
Those two,
done.
like say, hey,
y'all can fight it out.
We'll pay 50, you pay 50.
Yeah, 50, 60, 40, whatever it is, if you're in the front, yeah. But it is tricky sometimes if you're the car in the middle. Sometimes you're like, hold on, did you hit the car in front of you before you got hit behind? And so that is a little tricky.
If you stop short and you like, shoo, and hit them, and then that guy
boom,
hits you.
You're hit, yeah.
So I have a question about personal injury during spring break at someone's beach house, because it's spring break time right now. Galveston Island, I'm sure, is hopping. Lots of Airbnbs or people who host some get-togethers at their own personal beach homes. So let's go, instead of the Airbnb route, let's go with personal beach house. Let's say your friends have a beach house, and they've invited you guys down there for the week for spring break, and there's been drinking, and you're wearing your flip-flops, and you fell down the stairs going down to the first floor from the main floor. You know what I mean? Like, would that just be like, oh, I'm a dummy, I had too much beer and I fell, or my flip-flops were slippery because of the water? Like, what kind of stuff have you seen, Adam Ramji, when it comes to personal injury when you're at a party at somebody's vacation property?
Yeah, and it's interesting because we do get a lot of these calls during this time and also during Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. It's fascinating. So you always go back and say, okay, whose fault was it? So if it's a house party and somebody is over serving and people start falling around, then whoever owns the house and has insurance on the house is going to be the person who you're going to be going after. Again, you're not going after the individual, but if they got insurance, that's really what you're going after. And then in cases like this one over here, if there's some negligence on the house, whether alcohol is or is not involved is kind of irrelevant, because if you have a dangerous house and you invite people over and they get hurt, whether they're wearing flip-flops or something like that.
Like, that's a wonky board on that staircase. What's that wonky board?
Yeah, that's the gray area, a dangerous house.
It is, yeah. So when
wonky board.
Exactly. So when you cross the threshold and walk in someone's house, and I think we said in the past, either you're a trespasser or you're a social guest or you're an invitee. So depending on which ones those are, there's a different standard of care you have to that person coming in. So if it's a buddy coming over, if you warn them, hey, watch out for that wonky board, you're kind of off the hook. But if they still get hurt, it's kind of on them. But most homeowners will still pay for it.
You're on the beach. You're on your electric bike, just enjoying the cool wind blowing in your hair.
It's like slow motion.
And all of a sudden, you didn't realize some jerk wanted to dig to China and it has a big hole.
Right.
They're just digging.
Right.
And then they left. And that hole's there, and you don't see it. And boom, you hit it, fly all over, break your neck.
Yeah, so that's just like...
But you're at the beach.
You're at the beach.
You can't sue.
So, Eric, that's just like walking on a sidewalk, right? And and there's a hole there, or the sidewalk's all lifted. Because it's city or government property, there's immunity. There's nothing you can do in those.
Even if somebody was digging the holes.
Yeah, unless you found out who dug it.
Like one time I once got, the guy was fishing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But usually you do it closer to the water. He was out 10 feet by the chairs, and I didn't see it.
And boom.
By the time I saw it, I spun.
Yeah.
You got decapitated yourself, man.
I mean, it wasn't
by a fishing line.
Oh, my God.
But still,
Yeah.
I started thinking, what if I would have sliced my...
Yeah. So
my thing, all of a sudden, blood's just going everywhere.
No, what's interesting in those cases, let's just say you did get hurt, or he was throwing it out and it hooked you and you got terribly injured. his homeowners have to pay that.
Really?
It's just like someone walking a dog on the beach and the dog bites you. And you're like, wait, hold on, it happened on the beach. It doesn't matter. Where does the dog reside? Where does that fishing pole reside? Okay. It's from the house.
Oh,
so you go after the homeowners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wow.
Okay, Texas beaches are public. I'm not a homeowner right here. That's not my house. I just came out there
But where
to
does
just
the
fish.
fishing pole reside?
Yeah, right.
The fishing pole comes from your house
I'm a
in
renter.
Houston.
I'm a renter.
Yeah.
I don't have a home. I don't have a homeowner's insurance. I'm
Renter's
a renter.
insurance?
No, I
You
don't
don't
have
have
renter's
renter's
insurance.
insurance?
Yeah,
No,
so-
I'm
so-
renting a
As lawyers,
Studio.
we'd go down that, right? And so say, okay, if there's nothing, if you don't have
Yeah.
renter's insurance like that, then of course you can't do anything. But but we get those calls. I had a client who's 12 years old. He's called his buddy over. His mom hands both of them machetes, and they go on like the community property, and they start
fun.
cutting the grass. And the kid who lives there, the machete slips and cuts the Achilles tendon of his buddy. I know, right?
Gladiator? I was not ready for this crap, Ramji.
I wouldn't even believe this unless it was my own case. And guess what? The machete resides at the house, so the homeowners paid it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's still paid. Yeah.
We got to keep our weapons none of
Yeah.
our house then.
That's not giving machetes
I
to
know
children.
I want to just put this out there. I know we've got a bunch of callers. Please, my staff is standing by. 713-888-8888. Super easy number. Call us if you need something. 713-all-8s. I don't know
And
if we have
stay
any-
on hold,
Yeah.
because Adam's going to go next door and pick up some of these calls as well. If you are on hold, just
This is your time right now to
Stay
get
on
in.
hold. I'm going to go, take those calls over there.
Yeah, you can talk to Adam right now if you want to.
Hold on, Esther. 713 all 8s is Adam Ramji's phone number, and your website is drlaw.com.
Dr. All spelled out. Yeah, Dr.
Thanks so much for coming in today, Adam Ramji.
Spring break. I figured you'd be out
Watch out, you
somewhere.
spring breakers. Those
Yeah.
wonky boards and over serving all that beer from the Brewfest.
Yeah, be
I'm
careful out
going
there.
to my ranch.
Yeah.
and Kevin and his machetes and his fishing poles.
or drinking beer on the Roula
Right.
show.
That's right, I know. For those just tuning in, my 9-year-old child wanted to come to work specifically because it was Trite Tuesday, but I didn't realize it was Beer Tuesday. So we have a Trite Tuesday for him that I think Sam might have to be a part
Definitely
of.
Sam has to get in on this.
No way.
Oh,
It looks
yeah.
so
What do
foul.
we have in the studio
No,
that
no,
has made
no.
Sam recoil in disgust?
I'm even recoiled,
MJ, we have to
and I like this
blindfold you.
thing.
Do you want to be
MJ, are you
blindfolded?
ready for Try It Tuesday? The MJ version? It's like Taylor's version, but it's MJ version. Are you ready?
for this?
How? I don't.
You're going to do it
You'll
next,
see.
buddy.
You have to do it.
Get ready.
You ready?
We're doing it next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Thank you.
Sean Mendez on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. This
Can we
Spring
try
Break
it Tuesday? Can we do the thing?
Oh,
Can you? We need
we
our
haven't tried Tuesday,
Bro,
Stager.
This is our song.
I know, I said it
Make it
earlier.
official for MJ.
You're
Try It
driving.
Tuesday.
Play our ish.
Come on.
Come on, hit
you
the
and Kevin worked so
button.
hard on that song.
It's your first day, or what?
There we go.
It's Try It Tuesday on the Roula Grind Show. It could be super weird, it could be super gross. Hey!
We'll take it to the face.
Grab a garbage just in case. Just try it. Just try it.
Yeah, RB.
Oh, yeah. All right. So
killed that.
it was Beer Tuesday, basically. Beer Me. For the Katy Wildwest Brew Fest, we were talking to the Lord of Liquor.
Lord
Liquid.
Liquor.
Lord of
That
Liquids.
weather's gonna be so nice. This is my favorite
Yeah.
time
of the year,
town.
except for
Yeah.
the yellow pollen all over my car.
Right, but
I
there's no
cannot.
mosquitoes yet.
Yes. Yeah, the weather. I mean, it's not raining. Like
No, take advantage.
So we had Dave Lesh in studio giving us a couple samples of different beers from different breweries that will be showcased at the Katy Wildwest Brew Fest. And because of that, obviously, it's not for 9
What was that
minutes.
brewery? The last one.
It was No Label Brewery, which
Was
is
that
out
the
in
one?
Katy.
For the Wee
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Brand,
we
that
like
was-
that
Yep.
one.
It was like 16% though.
No,
No, I think it was the
12.
Pumpkinator.
Okay.
Yeah, because we all
Yeah.
feel festive.
Only 12.
So, my MJ, get on your mic right here, buddy. Get
Yeah,
on the
don't look,
microphone.
don't
Say hi
look,
to
don't look at
everybody.
what we got for you.
Hi,
Don't you
say hi.
worry.
Hey,
Real
buddy.
quick, say hi to your teachers that you want to say hi to because you know they're awake now before we do this Try It Tuesday. Who do you want to say hi to?
My teacher, Miss Barbara. My
Yes.
teacher, Mr. Marcos.
Mr. Marcos and Miss Barbara. He
Nice.
loves his third grade teachers. Okay, that's good. Now, the last time MJ was here, did we try chips, buddy? What did you try last time? Talk into the microphone. Don't talk to Mama because I know she's trying to
He's
face me,
like-
my sweetheart.
I tried shrimp chips.
Shrimp chips.
And what did
that's
you think?
different than an actual potato chip with prawn cocktail flavor. There's like shrimp chips you can buy at like the Asian markets. They're called shrimp chips.
But
You buy them at Range
did you
Market
like them? I
99.
can't remember. Did you like it?
No.
No, he did not like
I
them.
loved it.
Well, today, buddy, we have this. I'm going to let MJ see it, then I'm going to
What do you think
describe
it
what
is?
it is. What is this, Matthew Jimmy, that's in this bowl? It has liquid.
A
It's
banana?
pink. Is it a banana?
Banana.
But look at the color of it.
It's pink, but it looks like a banana.
It does.
Banana.
Banana.
Banana. Okay, so we have
And where'd you get about
Scary.
One of our listeners brought.
Yeah, Mrs. B. Shout out to her. She's a teacher as well, and she sent us all of her favorite snacks from like H Mart. So this was one of them.
This is called
canned
bananas in syrup.
Ooh, that should be
bananas.
good.
Y'all, and they're so hard. I think I need a knife.
And you
I'm
would think
trying
this
to
would be
break it off with
syrupy
a
yellow.
fork,
It's red.
and I can't.
Is it? I can't.
It's red.
Sam,
It looks like a soggy pink banana.
Does it smell like a banana?
why
though?
are they pink?
It looks like a hot dog. Like
They're pink.
but it's a
It's like
banana.
2 sausages in syrup.
All
That's
right.
what it looks like. They're like pink hot dogs.
Do you think
Yeah.
Mom should
But
try
they're
it first,
thicker
MJ?
than a regular hot dog.
MJ.
Oh, stop.
Mom
Yes,
should
you
try it first.
You try it first. I can't even break
You
this
scrap
thing
it in.
open. They're so hard, y'all.
And these come from Thailand, by the way.
You try
Oh,
it first.
man.
So
really?
Thailand, this is a
You gotta
delicacy.
try it first.
Thai bananas. Look, y'all, look how hard it is, Kev, for me to break this. Okay, MJ.
Banana.
You try it first and then I'll
There we
try
go.
it. Together, okay? You try that piece, I'll try this piece. Ready? Smell it? He's just like, no, I can't.
You don't have to
on
do
the
it.
floor from the stank.
No, you have to do it.
You gotta try it, baby.
Yeah.
Fell to the floor.
Just take a little
Just
piece.
try
And then
a
we
little
have better
bit.
things to back it up.
You just
You
gotta
wanna
like,
try the
lick it or something.
It's like you have the
Taste it.
water. You have the water. You ready?
Here we go.
I try the banana. Open your mouth.
Okay, he's got some in there.
Okay, let me try it.
And
What are your thoughts? Is it as bad as it looks?
Oh God!
What?
Oh God!
Is it sweet? Is it sweet?
what's it
Oh,
taste
she's
like?
throwing it up.
Oh gosh.
Ah, you can spit it out, buddy. You want to spit it out?
I already ate it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at even MJ knows how to do it better than you, Mom.
The syrup of that is so foul.
Is it? Okay, Sam next. Sam next.
Get out. No.
What it tastes like?
It tastes like cranberry, like syrup or something like
I
that.
love bananas.
We have it at our house.
But
My
are you saying that
sister
I might not
made
like
it.
this?
Come on, Kev.
Y'all,
Try
I
it. You like
can't.
bananas?
I
I love
Zero
bananas.
bananas.
Yeah, get them over here.
There is a piece broken off there that was on the clean
All right, I'll
fork.
just pick it up.
Bananas.
I'll just
we
pick it on my
barely
hands.
touched this.
That's fine.
Here, wait. I want to try some too.
No, I am not doing that again.
What are the chances you trying something from
Oh,
Thailand?
you gave me the nub. I got like the little wiener nub.
The nub is the
You
worst.
did. It's like the end piece of the hot dog.
Honestly, it kind of tasted like nothing.
No, it tasted terrible. That
Right.
syrup is terrible.
Mod's tried it?
Like a little,
Kevin's
it kinda
tried it?
tasted like a little bit something.
It tastes like banana soaked in cherry juice.
It tastes like a plantain
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
because it's more potatoey.
Tastes like cranberry juice.
No, that syrup.
It's not my
ruined
favorite.
Me.
It's not my favorite. I've had worse up in the studio.
Let's try this real quick. What is this? Whose are these?
It tastes
this one real
so
quick, 'cause-
weird.
God, why would they
Since you're
make
Greek
that? Ugh.
and you're
What do we eat at Easter time, Matthew Jimmy? What do we
Yeah.
eat at Easter time? What meat do we eat at Easter time? We roast a big
We roast a big lamb.
a lamb,
Yes.
a giant lamb.
So what is
Roast.
it?
These are Lay's chips, and it's lamb kebabs.
I made lamb last night like that.
Try it. I'll
It's
try
so
one too.
good.
Here,
Cumin?
cheers.
Is it gamey?
Grab one. Let's, ooh.
That's some
Oh, it
real
smells
gamey
like burnt
chips.
Toast.
It smells like burnt. It smells like burned like
Toast?
It really does.
here we go. Try it. Here we
All
go.
right,
Wait,
cheers.
I need my water. Where's my
I
water?
got your water right here. Here.
I need my water.
Well, let the
Okay,
Greeks
okay,
know
here.
right here.
Yeah,
The Greeks
All
think
right,
it's
here we
good.
go. Ready, buddy?
Wait, no, I'm not.
There you go.
It tastes good.
Just try it. Just
Try it. Try it. Try
Here,
it.
I got the water open. Just try it.
You'll live through.
Yeah.
Just try it.
No, bite it.
The whole thing.
You're
Put the whole
Greek.
thing.
Eat the whole thing, buddy.
Eat that whole thing.
It's good. It's really good.
But do you like lamb,
It's really
MJ?
good.
Do you like lamb outright? Like normally, do you eat that at the house?
He only eats it at Easter time. One time we really make it.
But you just have a little couple bites and you're like,
This
all right, that's
basically
cool.
tastes like the sauce. Like imagine if you like Korean barbecue, like the sauce of Korean barbecue on a Lay's on a
God,
Ruffles
I
chip.
love that
I love
sauce.
Korean
It tastes
barbecue.
Yes.
so good.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's
yes.
so good. I really like it. You like it, buddy? Oh, you didn't like that one.
Oh,
You like it? I
It's
love it.
overwhelming. It's just it's too much.
let me try.
I love it.
It tastes like
a little bit of it, but when I try it, when I try it a lot, it tastes
I love
like
it.
tastes like a bunch of powder of lamb, like I'm eating a whole lamb down my throat.
yeah. You can taste the red meat.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I love
Yeah?
these
That's
chips.
It
different.
does remind me of Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean,
These are
it
lamb
does.
kebabs.
It reminds
Eat
me
a piece of
Korean
steak.
barbecue.
Yeah,
saying
it's
right.
delicious. It's delicious. There you go,
What's
buddy.
the next one?
Well, we can do it off the air because we have more things for you to eat because we have to
Out of
let
time.
people hear what happened on Revenge. We're out of time. See how fast it goes when we're having fun? We're way behind.
you want
on
some more
time.
banana, buddy?
A banana.
No, we'll try these other things.
Banana.
Rice
More
crackers.
banana.
We'll try no more chips. What happened on Revenge today to a girl who got cheated on? Oh, she got him back. Find out how next on The Roula and Ryan Show.